Howdy funky people, welcome to Carfunkle. You can call me Carby or Carb. I make Carbunkle and I make mythology videos. This one is another one in a long line of my Greek deities Iceberg. The order isn't important, since you're probably just here for the stories, but if you want to see them in order, check out the playlist or check the comments to see if the mega videos are out yet. Harpocrates. God of silence, secrets, and confidentiality. Not a true Greek god, though, as the idea for him was taken from the Egyptian god Horus. Like many gods were, Apollo was also taken from Horus. They based it off of the depiction of Horus as a child with his finger to his mouth, a representation for the word child. Due to miscommunication, the Greek took this as a gesture to mean silence. This is a pretty big mix-up, as Horus is actually the god of the sunrise. Peitho. Personification of sexual and political persuasion. For the Greeks, love, war, and politics were all related, so it's not surprising that they'd have a god covering both sexual and political persuasion. What's unique for her as a personification is that she was thought of a god first rather than a concept. Usually it's the other way around. She doesn't do much in mythology, mostly just being an important friend of Aphrodite. Lyssa. The spirits of maddened rage, frenzy, and rabies. Her role in mythology was being called upon by Hera to inflict Heracles with insanity, but Lyssa says she doesn't use her powers against friends, and dislikes visiting men. She eventually caves and uses her madness to make Heracles slaughter his family. If you played God of War, they use this part of Heracles' story as Kratos' origin story. Coeus. Titan born to Uranus and Gaia. Most Titans didn't participate in mythology and only really existed for Zeus to conquer or as justification for why he rules Olympus. Like most of his siblings, he too was beat up by Zeus in the Titanomachy. Aeneas. Another Titan, his biggest deal is a bust of him in the National Archaeological Museum of Athens. Interestingly, this bust isn't made of just one material, but had a head and limbs made of marble, while the body was made of wood. Lachesis. The middle sister of the Fates. She drew out the threads of fate, made by her sister Clothos, so it could be cut by Atropos. It was Lachesis' job to decide how long the thread of life should be before Atropos would cut it short. This essentially makes Clothos' birth, Lachesis' life, and Atropos the end. Terpsichore. Another muse, her shtick was dance and chorus. Helios. Personification of mercy, compassion, and pity. Her personification is said to be the most valuable to a human. Praxedis. Goddess of judicial punishment and exactor of vengeance. In ancient Greek, these two concepts went hand in hand. And that's it for this layer. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a gem emoji, a like, and subscribe for even more gods. You'll definitely want to be around once those mega edits come out, and the mega edits are basically just I take 5 of the layers, put them into one bigger, longer video. It's more watchable for some people. And because there's a lot of parts to this, there's almost 20 parts. And then when the series is all done, I'm going to do one huge edit of all of them together as one big video for people who want to watch, 3 movies back to back.